Every month, DJ's Diner in Drasco becomes a biker bar and a veterans club all at once.
Everybody turns and looks at us. We love it. The louder the pipes, the more of us. We turn a lot of heads.
Well, not really a bar, because the riders of the Combat Veterans Motorcycle Association would never let booze get in the way of their mission.
We like to ride motorcycles, and we try to help vets. Our motto is vets helping vets.
This chapter, based in Cleburne County, is one of 8 in Arkansas and dozens across the country. It's an exclusive club for a couple reasons.
No, you have to have at least a 500cc motorcycle, and you've got to be a combat veteran, and you got to have your paperwork to prove it.
Those 2 qualifications set this association apart. Big bikes and bro hugs are not so secret signs of what the members get out of it.
It's a thrill of riding your motorcycle with some guys, with some brotherhood. Nobody even has to talk about, here's what happened when I was in.
No need to talk about it, and no hesitation when it comes to giving back.
If we come across a veteran that needs help, we'll do everything we can to help them. We did Christmas dinners for six people this Christmas, 6 families.
Now that you mention it, a biker beard does look a lot like Santa's beard. But these guys keep that spirit going all year long, trading reindeer power for 2-wheeled horsepower with a simple credo.
We've got a great bunch of guys, and we like to ride motorcycles. We go places, do things, and have a good time doing it.
All right, I've got Army and Navy down here on lanes 21. They're playing for $100, guys.
There's nothing like the classic inter-service rivalry to fire up a room full of veterans, even on a day when they're all rolling together, aiming for a good cause. This is a tournament for Bowling for Veterans Link, hitting the lanes for the first time at Conway Family Bowl.
It started back in 1942 with the Women's Bowling Congress. They started raising money for the veterans coming back from World War II.
For 80 years, the BVL has been the way for bowlers of all skill levels to turn their strikes and spares into dollars and cents for veterans organizations. The nonprofit provides the framework to stage tournaments and then make sure the money raised makes it to deserving groups.
The good thing about them is they only take 8% of any donations. The other 92% goes straight to our veterans.
Connor Allen is the latest generation in the family that runs Family Bowl. His father, Pat, envisioned making the entire month of November a way to generate money. They set up a 5-figure goal, put out the word, and then counted on a full house of current and former service members coming in to knock it down.
Like this year, all of our money that we are raising for our event is going to be going to the Arkansas Veterans Home in North Little Rock.
This tournament, held on Veterans Day, delivered. It provided a stage for some of the area's best bowlers to trade their league shirts for service colors. And for those just here to have fun, a chance to pick up a spare and share a salute.
It means a lot to them. They really appreciate everything that we do. Of course, all we're doing is they sacrifice a lot. We're just giving a little bit back to them for what they've done for us.
At least on a weekly basis, there's weekly, if not daily basis, I mean, in the EMS field that could make a grown man cry, football player or not.
Emergency medical techs don't usually do it in front of 65,000 people, but they perform heroic actions, often using methods that are downright frightening.
And this isn't an easy job. A lot of people can't do this job. They don't want to do this job.
Making the ones that do want the job precious.
There are people who want to help folks, and this is a great place for them to get in and help folks. And when we get them in, we want to keep them.
That's why the trade organization for the state's ambulance companies, your MEMS, your LifeNets, Pafford, are teaming up with the rank-and-file EMTs to help them after the call.
That's just our mindset. We want to go help other people, so we're not always real good about slowing down and realizing, hey, we need to receive the help that we're used to giving.
Amanda Newton is president of the Arkansas Ambulance Association. Her whole career has been riding in emergency vehicles and now running an ambulance company. And together with Casey Jones, they lead what are called critical incident stress management teams.
People really think they're heroes and think that they're made of iron, but they're not. We're life and flesh and blood, and we weren't designed to see the things we see.
Supervisors are now on alert, and crews are now being taught that when they do see these awful things, mass casualty events, things involving kids, things involving colleagues, don't hesitate.
We try to make initial contact with the responders on scene within the first 24 hours just to kind of touch base, make sure they're okay. Within the next 24 to 72 hours, we try to have a formal debriefing meeting where we bring them in and discuss the incident.
Maumelle firefighter and EMT Patrick McIntyre knows airing it out quickly is important.
Talking to others, a lot of times, I mean, it's peer-to-peer, you can talk it out, and it's not good to bottle it up.
These professionals have learned stress management lengthens, even saves careers, at a time when we need career lifesavers back out there saving lives.
We tell them you need to guard your calling by accepting the resources that are there to help you to guard that, because you want to be able to take care of yourself so you can take care of others.
It's all about coping skills and understanding that, you know, there are things and there's people out here to help them, to talk to them, to assist them as they go through their life's trauma.
You may remember this scene, the first COVID patient in Little Rock's VA hospital, healthy and heading home. A scene only possible because of people like this.
It made me feel closer to my family.
Melissa Allison is an advanced practice nurse who fits right in at the VA.
My family has a very strong military history.
A long line going back generations.
You'll make me tear up.
And a line that continues.
Our younger son is currently serving in the Navy.
She was working in the VA's eye clinic when the coronavirus hit. Because of her background in critical care, she was picked for the COVID ICU team. Teamed with 5 other nurses, she would spend a month learning all about the virus, the treatments, and the medications. But first, she had to have a conversation with her family, 2 of whom were high risk.
And I said, I love you, but you cannot come to my house until further notice.
Mm-hmm. That had been hard.
It was hard.
Over the past few months, the VA has cared for nearly 60 veterans with COVID-19. And while not all of them were able to recover, Allison and her team will never stop fighting for those who fought for us.
Because I had a man that was at Pearl Harbor and a man that stormed the beaches of Normandy outside my door.
Yeah. And you're serving them now. You're protecting them.
We try.
Always known that was my destiny. I was going to the military.
For 30 years, Colonel Conrad Reynolds served his country as a military intelligence officer. And for the past 10 years, he's honored his fellow Arkansans who've served.
100 years from now, people can come back and look and see what their great-great-grandfather did.
He helped create the Arkansas Military Veterans Hall of Fame.
That their stories will never die. The sacrifices they made for our country are now etched in stone.
This is the 10th such Hall of Fame in the country, and what makes this one unique is that it's for veterans who have served abroad and served at home.
Maybe they drove a disabled veteran van for 40 years for free to take care of veterans. I think there's a place for them too.
A place where veterans are honored and family members are sometimes surprised.
They may have been there when they were 17, 18 years old when they did these great things, for our country. Then they came back, they settled back into the community and never talked about it again.
There have been 10 classes inducted so far, and you can read all of those veteran stories on the Hall of Fame's website.
One guy got the most Purple Hearts out of state of Arkansas, 8 Purple Hearts.
Here's stories of Arkansans that sound like something out of a Hollywood movie.
They tried to court-martial him for leaving the hospital and going back to his unit to get back in the fight. I mean, this is the kind of people that we induct.